guys, welcome to SHIBUYA-KART. Let me teach you how to ride a kart. Let's do it by one. After you're getting on the kart, you can just feel the axle and brake. And if you have any seat adjustment, here's the seat lever on the chair. You can just adjust the seat. Just try to make it comfortable when you can feel the axle and brake. And if you have any important thing like passports and your driver license, anything like cell phones, just put it in the pouch. Here's a pouch for you, don't put it on the pocket. Otherwise, while riding, it may fall off. Let's do for the safety rule. Here's the seat belt here. You're gonna pull it up and put the seat belts on. After putting the seat belts on, don't forget to put the handbrake down. And don't try to pull it off while riding. If you just pull it off, it's gonna do the drift, which we don't want. We want a safe ride, and we are not a racing company. We're just a guiding company, that's why don't try to pull it off. And another one, I'll just teach you how to start the kart. Here's the key of the kart. When you just turn on, the lights on. After that, just brake little bit, and there is a start button here. You're gonna put the start button, start it, and put some gas. Let's talk about the transmitter. Here's like reverse, neutral, and forward. Although we will be driving only in the forward, don't use the neutral and reverse. And let's talk about the indicator. When you're turning left on, here's a left on signal. When turning right on, there is a right on signal. Although this is not automatic transistor, that's why it will not be turning by itself. After finishing a left turn or right turn, you need to push a one touch. If you push a one touch, the indicator is gonna off. And if you have an emergency light, when the guide says to stop the car for the emergency, at that time you can use this button for the emergency, like a hazard. And while riding in the night time, if the visual is not good, at that time we got the high beam and low beam. If you not feel comfortable, you can go for high, and if you feel comfortable, you can go for low. And while riding, if they have any problem, then you need the help. At that time we got the emergency button, like a horn. It's like if you need any help, because the guide will be in the front. Sometimes the big group, they have the front guide and back guide. But 4 or 5 people at that time, only one guide. That's why to make him notice, just press this button for the help button. Let's talk about the rules. There are 3 rules while riding a car. One is no zigzagging, because we are here to create the memories, not the accidents. That's why follow the guide, and we'll follow the guide, and we'll come with the guide. Not doing the zigzag or race kind of things. Another one, don't try to keep a distance between kart and kart. If you put a lot of distance between kart and kart, at that time some car will come between us. At that time also, don't be scared and don't try to overtake. If you try to overtake, it will cause you the accident, which we don't want. That's why just be behind the car. If the guide see you are not in the behind and the car is in between us, at that time guide will slow the car and just make the irritate to the car, and car will move itself to the left line. Then we'll go together and we'll come together. And one more thing, don't use a cell phone while driving the car, because in other countries also it's not prohibited, and in Japan also it's not allowed. While stopping at the signal, you can use your phone, and if you just use your phone, if the guide warns you 3 times, we'll be stopping the tour, because we just go for the rules. And let's talk about the 1 line and 2 line and 3 line segments. At like 1 line, it's like when I just point 1 line, at that time the cart will be go on the 1 line. Everyone will be standing one by one on the back of the van. And while stopping at the red light, at that time we'll go for the 2 line sign. At that time 1 and 2 will be side by side, and 3 by 4 will be side by side, like that all the way. And for the signals, we got the green lights in all over the world. It's like go. Red light means stop, and yellow light is like depending on the situation. Some of the cars is the big group. If the yellow light is good, able to pass, and some people not, then if this red light, it's better to stop for the safety. Okay guys, that's for today. Any questions guys, you can just ask the guide if you have any questions before riding the car. It's because it's for the safety. Okay guys, let me teach you about the 2 sides, like 1 line and 2 line. At first, the 1 line. While driving, we'll be going at the 1 line. At that time, number 1 will be here, and number 2 on the back, and number 3 and number 4. This is the 1 line. While driving, we'll go in the 1 line. And while stopping at the red light, at that time I'll put like 2 lines. At that time 1 and 2 side by side, and 3 and 4 side by side.
I got it like that. Yeah, I got it like that. I got it like that. Baby, I'm a big deal, I got it like that. I did it again, who told you that I was finished? Fresh off the plane with a new